Hey there, travel enthusiasts. Ready to pack your bags and head to Spain? Well, hold on tight because we're about to take you on a whirlwind tour of the top 30 best places to visit in this beautiful country. From the stunning architecture of Barcelona to the sun-drenched beaches of Mallorca, Spain has something for everyone. We're talking tapas, flamenco dancing, siestas, the whole shebang. Get ready to say ole to ancient history, vibrant culture, and enough delicious food to make your head spin. This is your ultimate guide to experiencing Spain like a true Spaniard, or at least faking it till you make it. So grab your passport, put on your most comfortable walking shoes, and let's dive right into the heart of España. First up, we're hitting the vibrant streets of Barcelona, a city bursting with energy, art, and enough delicious tapas to feed a small army. And trust me, you'll want to come hungry. Now you can't talk about Barcelona without mentioning the Sagrada Família. This architectural masterpiece by Antoni Gaudí is like nothing you've ever seen. It's been under construction for over a century, and let's just say, patience is a virtue, folks. But hey, while you're waiting for it to be finished someday, there's so much more to explore. Stroll down Las Ramblas, get lost in the Gothic Quarter, or catch a FC Barcelona game at Camp Nou. And when the sun sets, Barcelona really comes alive. From rooftop bars to flamenco shows, this city knows how to party. Just remember to pace yourself, you've got 29 more stops to go. Next stop, we're off to Madrid, the capital of Spain, and home to, you guessed it, the Royal Palace. This place is fit for, well, a king. It's got over 3,000 rooms, so good luck finding your way around. Maybe bring a map or a trail of breadcrumbs. Speaking of treasures, you can't miss the Prado Museum. We're talking Goya, Velázquez, El Greco. It's an art lover's paradise. Just be prepared for some serious art envy. And when you're all cultured out, head to Retiro Park for some relaxation. Take a rowboat on the lake, have a picnic, or just soak up the sunshine. It's the perfect way to recharge before hitting the town for some tapas and sangria. Because after all, you're in Spain, baby. Live it up. Okay, let's talk about the food in Madrid because, let's be real, that's what we're all here for, right? Get ready for tapas, and more tapas. We're talking patatas bravas, tortilla española, gambas al ajillo, basically all the delicious small plates your heart desires. And don't even get me started on the churros con chocolate. Imagine crispy fried dough dipped in thick, rich chocolate sauce. It's like a hug in a mug, but better. So loosen your belt, grab your fork, and get ready for a culinary adventure in Madrid. You might need to invest in some stretchy pants after this stop, just saying. Seville, the heart of Andalusia, folks, and it's hotter than a jalapeno eating contest in July. Seville is on fire with passion, history, and flamenco dancing. First up, check out the Alcazar of Seville, and wait till you see the Cathedral of Seville, a massive Gothic masterpiece. After sightseeing, get ready for tapas, baby. Seville is a tapas lover's paradise. Wash it all down with some refreshing Tinto de Verano. And don't forget to catch a flamenco show in the Triana neighborhood. Trust me, you'll be saying ole before you know it. Alright amigos, buckle up because we're heading to Valencia. This coastal city is like a futuristic dream come true, but with way better paella. You gotta visit the City of Arts and Sciences. This architectural marvel looks like it was plucked straight out of a sci-fi movie. A planetarium that looks like a giant eye, and an opera house that resembles a spaceship. But Valencia isn't all about the future, folks. It's got history too. Head to the historic quarter and get lost in a maze of cobblestone streets. And while you're there, check out the Valencia Cathedral. No trip to Valencia is complete without a visit to the beach. Valencia has miles of golden sand and crystal clear water. Get ready to say hola to Granada, where history and beauty collide like a perfectly executed flamenco clap. Nestled in the Sierra Nevada foothills, Granada is home to the Alhambra, a stunning palace and fortress complex. And don't miss the churros, perfect fuel for exploring this magical city. The Alhambra is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Built by the Moors in the 13th century, it's a blend of Islamic architecture and lush gardens. Wander through courtyards, fountains, and palaces and step back in time. Explore Albayacin, the old Arab quarter with narrow streets and hidden squares. For the best views, head to Mirador de San Nicolas at sunset. The panoramic views of the Alhambra with the Sierra Nevada mountains are breathtaking. All right, party people. Let's talk Ibiza, the White Isle. World-famous DJs, clubs, and glow sticks to light up the Milky Way. Pack your dancing shoes, folks, because sleep is for the weak. Ibiza also boasts gorgeous beaches with crystal-clear waters. Just, a pirate with a wicked sunburn and a penchant for techno music. Want to dance till dawn with strangers who become friends? Ibiza's got you covered. Just, try to remember it when you get back. Mallorca, my friends, this place is like the Beyoncé of the Balearic Islands. It's got it all: stunning beaches, dramatic mountains, charming towns, and enough activities to make your head spin faster than a flamenco dancer after a few too many sangrias. Don't get me wrong, the beaches here are top-notch. We're talking golden sand, crystal-clear water, hidden coves, the works. But Mallorca's also got some serious hiking game. You can explore charming towns, chow down on delicious tapas, and even go spelunking in some seriously impressive caves. Hold on to your berets, folks, because we're headed to Bilbao. This city in Spain's Basque Country is like that friend who went through an amazing glow-up. And speaking of art, let's talk about the Guggenheim Museum Bilbao. This architectural masterpiece looks like something out of a futuristic dream, but Bilbao's not just about highbrow culture. This city also knows how to party. We're talking pinzos, which are like tapas, but even more delicious. So there you have it, folks. Bilbao, where art meets deliciousness. Welcome to Cordoba, folks, home of the Mezquita, which is basically a mosque that turned into a cathedral that's still kinda a mosque. Talk about your awkward roommate situations, am I right? But seriously, this place is stunning. Picture this. 850 columns, all lined up like a forest of candy canes. It's enough to make you dizzy in a good way. And the history here is off the charts. We're talking Roman Empire, Islamic Golden Age, you name it. It's like a history book exploded in here, but in a good way. And don't even get me started on the courtyard. Orange trees, fountains, sunshine. It's so peaceful, you'd never guess it used to be a battleground. Well, maybe you would. History can be kinda messy. So yeah, Cordoba, Mezquita, history, oranges, check it out, you won't regret it. Unless you're allergic to oranges, then maybe pack some Benadryl. Alright, amigos, get ready to say hola to San Sebastian, the culinary capital of Spain. I'm talking about delicious pinzos, which are like tapas, but even better. Trust me on this one. Imagine this. You walk into a bar, and the counter is overflowing with these little masterpieces of food art. It's also home to some of the most beautiful beaches in Spain. We're talking golden sand, crystal clear water, because San Sebastian is ready to rock your world. Next stop, Toledo. Get ready to travel back in time, folks, because this place is straight out of medieval times. We're talking castles, cobblestone streets, and enough history to make your head spin. Now, I know what you're thinking. Medieval times? That sounds kinda boring. But trust me on this one, Toledo is anything but boring. It's like walking through a real-life fairy tale. Except instead of dragons, you might run into a street performer dressed like Don Quixote. And speaking of Quixote, this city was like his stomping ground. Cervantes, the dude who wrote Don Quixote, lived and worked in Toledo. So if you're a literature buff, this place is basically your mecca. So put on your walking shoes, grab a map, because you'll definitely get lost in those winding streets, and get ready to explore the magical city of Toledo. Hey guys, welcome back to our journey through Spain. Next up is Salamanca, the Hogwarts of Spain, but with better tapas. The tapas game here is strong, known for its ancient university. Salamanca isn't just about books, it's also about the streets. The Plaza Mayor is the heart of the city. Legend has it there's a secret cave where the devil taught magic. Alright amigos, buckle up because we're headed to Zaragoza. Zaragoza is like that hidden gem you find at a flea market. This city is bursting with history, culture, and delicious food. Check out the breathtaking Basilica del Pilar, and if you're here during a festival, get ready to party. Hola from Alicante, my friends, get ready for some serious beach vibes. Crystal clear water, golden sand, and enough sunshine to make you forget winter. But Alicante isn't just about the beach. There's an epic castle on a hill. This castle has seen it all, from pirates to parties. Alicante has Roman ruins and ancient streets. And when the sun goes down, experience the legendary nightlife. This city knows how to party. Hola amigos, we're headed to Malaga, the birthplace of a little old painter named Pablo Picasso. You might have heard of him. Malaga's got it all: beaches, history, and enough tapas to feed a small army. Speaking of tapas, try the espetos de sardinas, sardines skewered and grilled over an open fire. They're off the hook. But hey, art lovers, don't forget to hit up the Picasso Museum. You'll see where the magic happened and maybe even feel inspired to paint a masterpiece yourself. Just don't blame me if it looks like a banana duct taped to a wall. And when the sun goes down, Malaga comes alive. Think rooftop bars, flamenco shows, and enough dancing to work off all those tapas. Just remember, you can sleep when you're back home. Next up, we're off to Ronda, a city perched dramatically on top of a gorge. Seriously, this place is nuts. It's like something out of a movie set. The star of the show? The Puente Nuevo, a bridge so high it'll make your head spin. Don't worry, it's perfectly safe, unless you're scared of heights. In that case, close your eyes and picture a cute puppy. But Ronda's not all about the views. It's also got a rich history, bullfighting traditions, and some seriously delicious food. Ever tried oxtail stew? Well, Ronda's the place to do it. Just promise me you'll take a minute to soak it all in. The views, the history, the food. Ronda's a feast for the senses. And hey, if you see a bull running around, maybe just, move out of the way. Get ready to set sail for Cadiz, one of the oldest cities in Europe. We're talking ancient history, folks, like way back when Julius Caesar was just a twinkle in his daddy's eye. But don't let the age fool you, Cadiz is bursting with life. Think golden beaches, sparkling waters, and vibrant plazas where you can sip on tinto de verano. That's red wine with lemonade for you non-Spanish speakers. And hey, while you're soaking up the sun, why not explore some of Cadiz's historical gems? Check out the cathedral, climb the Torre Tavira for panoramic views, or get lost in the narrow streets of the old town. Just be careful not to get too lost. I hear there are pirates in these parts, or maybe that's just the sangria talking. Either way, Cadiz is a city that will steal your heart. Hey party people, buckle up because we're headed to Pamplona, Spain, home of the running of the bulls. Yeah, you heard that right, running with the bulls. It's like a giant game of tag, but instead of getting your shirt pulled up, you might get, well, But hey, don't worry, it's all in good fun. Just maybe pack an extra pair of pants, just in case. But Pamplona isn't just about adrenaline rushes and dodging bulls. It's a city steeped in history and culture, with delicious food and amazing festivals. Think tapas, flamenco dancing, and a whole lot of Spanish charm. Just maybe keep an eye out for any four-legged friends who might be feeling a little rambunctious. So, whether you're a thrill seeker or a history buff, Pamplona has something for everyone. Just maybe leave your red shirts at home, for safety's sake. Alright folks, get ready to be transported to a real-life fairy tale because we're headed to Segovia, Spain. This place is straight out of a storybook with a castle that looks like it was built for Cinderella herself. And the best part, it's not even the most impressive thing in town. Enter the Aqueduct of Segovia, a Roman masterpiece that's been standing strong for over 2,000 years. It's so impressive, it'll make you want to brush up on your Latin, and maybe even try your hand at building an arch or two. But Segovia isn't just about ancient wonders, it's also a city of delicious food, charming cobblestone streets, and stunning views. Think roast suckling pig, picturesque plazas, and enough photo ops to make your Instagram followers green with envy. So pack your bags, grab your glass slippers, and get ready for a magical adventure in Segovia. Hey pilgrims, lace up your boots and grab your walking sticks because we're headed to Santiago de Compostela, the final destination of the legendary Camino de Santiago. This ancient pilgrimage route has been attracting travelers for centuries. But even if you don't walk the entire Camino, Santiago de Compostela is a must-see. The city is home to the stunning Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela. It's enough to make you want to say a little prayer. Santiago de Compostela isn't just about religion and architecture. It's also a city with delicious Galician food and a lively atmosphere. Think pulpo a la gallega, bustling plazas, and rich history. Santiago de Compostela is calling your name. Just be prepared to share the sidewalks with a few hundred of your closest pilgrim friends. Hey everyone, welcome back to Spain Ventures. We're cruising through Spain and next up is Burgos, home to a jaw-dropping cathedral. This ain't your average church, folks. Gothic spires, stunning stained glass, and inside, it's even more impressive. Soaring ceilings, intricate carvings, and gold everywhere. It's like stepping into a fairy tale. And if you're lucky, a choir practice with heavenly acoustics. Burgos also has a medieval vibe with cobblestone streets and charming plazas. And don't miss the delicious lamb dishes. Mucho gusto! So there you have it, amigos. Get ready to say hola to Girona, a city so stunning, it's been featured in Game of Thrones. This place has got it all: medieval walls, winding alleyways, and enough history to make your head spin. You can practically hear the dragons roaring overhead, channel your inner Jon Snow and patrol for White Walkers. Seriously, the panoramic views from up there are unbelievable. So you can geek out and visit all the spots where Daenerys and Jon Snow walked. Girona is a must-see on any trip to Spain. Hold on to your hats, history buffs, and beach bums, because we're about to hit Tarragona. This place is like a time machine, transporting you back to the Roman Empire but with, way better Wi-Fi. First up, let's talk about the Roman ruins. We're talking about a remarkably well-preserved amphitheater overlooking the Mediterranean. Tarragona's also got a Roman forum and even remnants of an ancient aqueduct. It's also got beautiful beaches where you can soak up the sun, sip on sangria, and relax. So, there you have it, folks. Tarragona, a perfect blend of ancient history and stunning beaches. Hey, party people, buckle up because we're heading to La Rioja, the Napa Valley of Spain. You don't need a designated driver, just a thirst for adventure and some delicious vino. Rolling vineyards as far as the eye can see. Picture yourself, glass in hand, soaking in that Spanish sun. And the best part? It's affordable. Alright folks, get ready to be wowed. We're heading to Cuenca, home of the famous Casas Colgadas or hanging houses. And no, these aren't your grandma's macrame plant holders. We're talking full-on houses, perched precariously on cliffs. I'm talking seriously vertigo-inducing views, people. Imagine looking down and seeing the river hundreds of feet below. Makes you want to grab a rope and channel your inner Spider-Man, right? Don't worry, they have guardrails. Probably. But Cuenca isn't just about hanging out on cliffs. It's also got this charming old town with cobblestone streets and medieval architecture. It's like stepping back in time, without the whole, plague and lack of indoor plumbing. So pack your sense of adventure, your camera, and maybe a parachute just in case. For safety. Just kidding. Or am I? Tune in next time for more Spanish shenanigans. Avila, Spain, the city with more walls than a medieval rap battle. Get it? Because, walls rhymes with... Never mind. But seriously, folks, Avila is famous for its incredibly well-preserved medieval walls, and they are epic. We're talking walls so thick you could probably fit a Starbucks inside. And trust me, after a long day of exploring, you're gonna need it. These walls have seen it all, folks. Battles, sieges, you name it. They're like the original security system. But Avila's not just about ancient history and impressive fortifications. It's also a charming town with cobblestone streets, delicious food, and friendly locales. Plus, you can walk along the top of the walls for some killer views. So, put on your walking shoes, pack your imagination, and get ready to be transported back to the Middle Ages. Just, maybe pack some hand sanitizer too, for good measure. Hey everybody, welcome back to Top 30 Best Places to Visit in Spain. A humorous guide. Buckle up because we're headed to Merida. Merida's got this whole back-in-time vibe with Roman ruins, a Roman theater that's still standing after like a zillion years. And there's this crazy long Roman bridge over the Guadiana River. You can walk across it, take pictures, pretend you're Russell Crowe in Gladiator. Alright, on to the next amazing Spanish destination. What's up everybody? Welcome back to the countdown. Next stop, Salamanca. This place is like the ultimate college town, but with way more history. We're talking a university that's older than America itself. Salamanca's got this gorgeous golden-hued architecture, and it's seriously breathtaking. But don't let the whole historic thing fool you. This place knows how to party. Yeah, that means Salamanca's got nightlife for days. Alright, on to our next adventure. Hey everybody, we're 29 destinations deep into Spain and things are getting hotter than a jalapeno eating contest in July. That's right, we're talking Almeria. Almeria's got beaches, but hold on to your sombreros, it's also got deserts. Talk about a two-for-one deal. You can work on your tan in the morning and then pretend you're Indiana Jones in the afternoon. Just watch out for those rolling tumbleweeds, they're vicious. And hey, speaking of movies, did you know Almeria's like Hollywood's stunt double for spaghetti westerns? They filmed a bunch of those classic Clint Eastwood flicks here, it's true. So saddle up, partner, and get ready for some serious Wild West vibes. From beaches to deserts, Almeria's got it all. It's a place where you can channel your inner beach bum and desert explorer all in one day. Just make sure you pack your sunscreen and your cowboy hat. You're gonna need them. Hold your horses, folks, we're galloping into our final destination and it's a doozy. Get ready for Jerez de la Frontera, a town that's all about sherry and, well, horses. Jerez is like the Napa Valley of sherry. They've got bodegas older than your grandpa's favorite pair of slippers, and they're churning out some seriously delicious sherry. Trust me, after a glass of this stuff, you'll be saying, "Oh, like a pro." But wait, there's more. Jerez is also famous for its equestrian shows. We're talking about those fancy dressage competitions where horses are basically doing ballet. It's absolutely mesmerizing, like watching a horse whisperer in action. So, if you're looking for a destination that's a little bit different, a little bit fancy, and a whole lot of fun, Jerez de la Frontera is calling your name. Just don't blame me if you come back with a newfound love for sherry and a sudden urge to buy a horse. And there you have it, folks. The top 30 best places to visit in Spain. Whether you're a history buff, a beach lover, or a party animal, Spain has something for everyone. From the bustling streets of Barcelona to the sunny beaches of Almeria, we've covered it all. And let me tell you, Spain is one heck of a country. So what are you waiting for? Dust off your passport, book that flight, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more travel tips and guides. And if you've got any funny travel stories, share them in the comments below. I'm always up for a good laugh. Adios, amigo.